Buying a new driver can be really daunting, even depressing. I mean, who really wants to pay $600 for a new club that may become obsolete by Christmas? Well, in this video, I've got a couple ideas for you that may help you save hundreds of dollars on your next driver. All right, so this is not going to be a video for someone who keeps up with the technology generation after generation. This is more going to be for those of you who've been holding off several generations, even 10, 15 years, to upgrade your driver because, well, either you don't have a budget that big, or maybe you just don't believe that the drivers they're coming out with this year are any better than the drivers they came out with 5 years ago. So I want you to take a look at some pre-owned drivers, a couple of models in particular, and I want you to look these up, not at your local golf store or in the used bin, where they're gonna just hit you for way too big of a price on older technology, nor do I want you to get them at a used sporting goods store where a lot of my students have picked up clubs over the years. What I'd rather you see you do is check out eBay. eBay has an incredible array of different drivers for sale, anywhere from the brand new all the way to the kind of old. But what you're looking for is a reasonably good condition driver from about 2, 3, even 4 generations ago. Now, my recommendations to you, based on the TrackMan data that I've seen when these models were in vogue, is number one, the Ping G400. Now, this model, it's really forgiving, and it creates high launch and low spin and gets really good distance numbers for my average student. The second model, which really my number one pick, if you were going to get a pre-owned driver that's going to work really good and maybe a huge upgrade from what you were using, it's the TaylorMade M2. That was, I think, the best driver they've come out with in some time. I really like it, again, because my average student who's swinging, 80, 90, 95 miles an hour can really get the maximum distance out there because of the way the club is weighted somehow. They get really high launch and really low spin numbers, and this is the combination we're after to create maximum distance. So up here on the corner of the screen, I'm scrolling down through some of the listings for these models. You can see the price ranges are much more reasonable than spending $600 on the next big thing. You're going to be able to get these models for somewhere in the range of maybe $150 to $200 if you shop smartly. Now, your best bet for security is to go with a dealer who has a lot of positive reviews. So you're looking for this little number here on how many reviews this person has gotten. It means they're either a dealer or they do a lot of trading. They get high marks, which means they've never ripped anybody off and they've always sent the package on time and it's arrived in good condition. And everybody's been very happy with their service with this particular person. That's what you're going to look for to make sure that you don't get ripped off. Now, there's probably a couple other models out there from 2 or 3 generations old that might be more up your alley. Maybe you're a Cobra guy. Maybe you're a Titleist guy. Well, still the same technique. You can look up that model you want from, let's say, 3 to 6 years ago. You're still going to get adjustability. You're still going to get a really big max sweet spot and great distance. And you're just going to do the same technique. You're just going to fill in the search bar with the loft and the model that you're looking for and scroll all the way down, and don't necessarily buy the first thing you see, but be a smart shopper. Scroll down, maybe not just one day, but maybe check in on it from week to week and see if there's any new offerings at a better price. So hey, if you're able to locate a really good driver for you and it's working really good, I hope you'll come back to this video and leave a comment on what you got down below. All right, I'm gonna go back to practicing my driver, but thanks so much for watching. I'm Steve, and as usual, I'll either see you in the next video or I'll see you longer and straighter down the fairway. Everybody take good care.